Welcome back to my apartment touring series where I tour apartments around Orlando so you don't have to. Today we are going to Hunters Creek, which is about a 20-minute drive from Disney and a 30-minute drive from Universal, given there's no traffic. These apartments are next to the Loop, which is a shopping plaza down in Kissimmee. We're touring 2 apartments today. Both have a 1 and 2 bedroom, and after each apartment I'll be giving you the breakdown of all the pricing, so we may as well just get straight into the first apartment.
Welcome to Cortland at Hunters Creek. Here is what the outside of the apartment complex looks like, and then we can go into the front office, which is separated from the clubhouse. I hadn't seen that before, so I thought that was kind of nice to just have that separation. Here's what the clubhouse looks like. There's lots of places to sit, so many tables. There's a big TV up there. They have a little game room with a pool table, a kitchen if you wanted to host an event. There's a ping pong table and a poker table. Here's what the gym looks like. Very updated, lots of machines, although I wouldn't know because I don't go. There's this outdoor seating area next to the pool, and they did have a few barbecues as well. Here's the first apartment. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I love the size of the kitchen. Here is the living room with a patio. Then we can head into the bedroom, and I love the windows, lots of natural light. And this bedroom was massive. I don't think that the video does it any justice, but here's the closet, which on the flip side I thought was kind of small. This bathroom is connected to the bedroom, but you can shut the door to your bedroom and have guests come in through the other door for your bathroom. And on the left hand side here, there's a little linen closet, which I love because I always need more storage. There was 2 sinks and a big mirror, lots of cupboards underneath, and all of these apartments only have bathtubs, so there's no standing showers. I love the wood in the bathroom as well. I don't like tile because I don't want to slip. Right outside of the bathroom, there's this little coat closet, I guess you could call it, and there's the full-sized washer and dryer. Then on the left hand side is the second bedroom. This was a little bit smaller, but still a really good size. Again, I know it's not coming off in the video, but they were seriously massive bedrooms. Here is the closet, and I like that they showed you could have a little desk in here, although there's not much light, so I don't know if it'd be good for any makeup. And after the closet is the bathroom. Here is the second bathroom, which will be connected to the bedroom, and the only way to get there is through the bedroom and through the closet. Here is the 1 bedroom, and I thought that this layout was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the kind of round, kind of pointy island is a bit weird. The kitchen is still big, being on 2 walls. I think the little shelf over there is kind of awkward because I'm not sure what you would put there, maybe like a coffee bar or something. And this apartment does have a little patio out there. And here's the bedroom, which is such an odd shape. Again, I don't like how the wall kind of indents here. You have a tiny window and a small door out to the patio, which stops you from putting the bed there, so I'm not really sure what the layout would look like. The closet was quite big actually for a 1 bedroom, so I always appreciate that, but I just think that the style of this bedroom is weird, because where would you put the bed? I think you lose a lot of space by having the patio door in the bedroom. Then we can walk over to the bathroom, which was quite large, but again, everything is just a bit funny shaped in here. I didn't think the bathroom was that bad though. It's shaped like a hexagon in here or something, but there's the full-size washer and dryer.
That was Cortland in Hunters Creek. Let me know what you think. I really like the 2-bedroom and how big the bedrooms were. I will say the 1 bedroom that they showed me was funny shaped in my opinion. It made the apartment feel really small overall, but I will say that if you like the layout of the 2-bedroom, just imagine that the bedroom on the left hand side isn't there. So they do have layouts just like that, minus the extra bedroom on the left. The leasing staff were really nice. They were there to answer any questions that I had. The hallways were inside of each building, and they also had elevators. So I'm not sure if it's like this in every state, but in Florida, if your apartment building is 4 stories high or bigger, you need to have an elevator. That was a more recent rule, so I'm sure that there are older buildings that don't have one, but that just came into effect in this year. because I have to look it up. So this is what year it was. Now, this is the part of the video where we talk about all of the prices. I do timestamp when we go to look at the apartment, so if you just want to look at them, definitely skip that on the little bar down here. But for those of you interested in the rent, this is what it looks like. The one bedroom that we looked at is currently going for $1,540, and today is September 4th, 2024. So of course that can always change, but that's what it was today. And the 2-bedroom rent is $2,100. The rent is about $200 to $300 cheaper than apartments we have looked at in Winter Garden or Windermere, and I'll link those down below if you're interested in looking in those areas. But they typically run about $1,800 for a 1-bedroom and then $2,300 for a 2-bedroom. So it is less expensive in Hunters Creek because it's further away from the theme parks and probably a bit further away from downtown, but I believe you are closer to the airport. Also, to get to the loop, at least where I live in Celebration, we have to take the toll road. So I believe going in and out, you do have to take the toll road. Of course, I'm sure there's ways around this, but it would probably add on a lot of time to your commute. So that is something to take into consideration and why I would think these are a little bit more affordable than the apartments we've looked at before. Are you ready to hear all of the fees? The application fee is $99 per person and the admin fee is $250 per household, and both of those are non-refundable. Your first pet fee is $400, a second pet is another $400, and per month it's $25. And it does say that breed restrictions apply, it just doesn't list what those are on here. The deposit is $565, but that is refundable when you move out. And it says here that there's an account setup fee, which is $25. There were quite a few additional monthly fees with this one, so I'm just going to add them up really quick. And that totals to $71.40. And if you're wondering what those fees are, that will be for valet trash haul, which I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's like the dumpster, I guess, if you have like big pieces of rubbish that you're throwing away. Pest control and a utility service fee. So I don't know what that is. I think that she said they charge you to pay a utility bill, but that didn't really make sense to me since the utilities are billed separately. That should be involved with the utility company, right? I don't know. And that's the first apartment that I've seen charge extra for that. Then they have a liability only protection, which will only protect the structure of the building, nothing that is inside. So normally what you can do is go to like State Farm or Progressive or anything, like if you want to bundle your car insurance, which sounds like an ad, but typically it's about like $12 a month, at least for our 1-bedroom apartment in this zip code. It's $12 a month, or I believe you can pay like $120 for the year. Just get that done for your insurance on your apartment, and then they would waive the $15 a month fee. I would rather go through the company to make sure that all of your belongings are safe instead of just paying for the outside of the building. Your electric and water and cable and internet are all billed separately as well. They do have quite a few garage and storage options, so I'll put them on the screen here. I think that's about everything for this apartment. I will say I don't like the area as much as being in Winter Garden or Windermere, but again, it is a more affordable option if you don't want the parks to be on your doorstep. You can still get to Disney within 20 minutes, so it's really not that bad. There is a Publix next to both of these apartment complexes, which is the grocery store here, and there's schools ranging from K to 12. Also something to note, if you don't want kids or don't have kids, these apartments are very close to the school, so you will run into those school zones. But with all that being said, let's get into our next apartment.
Here we are at Atlas at the Loop. I really like the vibes of this place. It felt much quieter. I like the blue and white colors as well. I got a short video of the clubhouse because there was a few people in there, as well as the gym, so I wasn't able to get video of that, but it looked really nice. Here are some pictures I found from the website. Here's the pool. Again, I love the bright yellow colors. They even had a hot tub back there, which I have never seen at an apartment complex. Although you might think it's too hot hot in Florida for a hot tub. It does get cold here in the winter evenings, so that's a nice thing to have. There was a lot of places to barbecue here as well. First, we looked at a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. This one is without a patio, so there's more space in the living room, and the kitchen was on 2 walls, which if you've seen my videos before, you know that I love all the extra space when it's on 2 walls, and I like that the cabinets are two-toned. It just makes it look a bit more brighter in here than being a dark wood. And here's the living room, quite a bit of space, and then we can turn straight over here and go into the bedroom. The only thing I didn't like about the bedroom is that there's 1 window, and I love more natural light, so I wish they would have made it a bit bigger or just put in 2 windows here. It was a decent size, and the closet was fairly big enough for a 1-bedroom apartment. Then you walk out of the bedroom and into the bathroom, so it's separate in case you have guests over. This is nice because they don't have to go into the bedroom to get to the bathroom. All of the layouts only had tubs, none of them had standing showers, but I wouldn't mind a bathtub right now because we only have a standing shower. I didn't think there was much storage in the bathroom, which was really the only concern for me, but I really liked that there was a separate laundry room, so you have a bit more storage here. Then we looked at a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom. This one did have a patio. All of the 2 bedrooms have patios. As soon as you walk in, on the left is the laundry room, which again I like how it's separated. Looking at it now, the kitchen is basically the same size in the 2-bedroom as it is the 1-bedroom. I think that your island might be a bit bigger, but other than that, they look really similar. The living room is smaller because you're going to lose the space to the patio, which is why we are really looking for one without a patio. The bedroom was a normal bedroom size. I like that there is a window on each wall, again to bring in the natural light. This is the primary bedroom, which has a bathroom connected to it. We'll get back to the bathroom, but here is what the giant closet looks like. I feel like the 2-bedroom makes up for the 1-bedroom storage because there's so much room in here. Then we can walk through the bathroom. We have 2 sinks, a lot more storage, again so many cabinets. I love the massive mirror. Here's a look at the bathtub, which is the same in the 1-bedroom. And you have a few shelves here, maybe to put some towels, or you can decorate it like they did here. Overall, I thought this bathroom was very nice. Back into the living room, we're just going to walk across to the 2nd bedroom. Very similar to the primary. The only difference here is that, again, the bathroom is going to be separate from the bedroom. Here's a look at the closet. You have a few shelves in here, and then we can go straight into the bathroom. This side basically looks like the 1-bedroom. It's almost identical. I'm just realizing that watching it back, but there we have it.
That was Atlas at the Loop. It was a really nice apartment complex. I liked the pool area because they had a hot tub, which I have never seen at the apartments before, so that was really cool. I liked the overall vibe of this apartment complex more. It felt quieter, even though it was only 5 minutes away from the last one. But in Cortland, the bedrooms were so much bigger. They honestly were massive. I couldn't believe it. Let me see if I have the dimensions. I do. Just to compare the 1-bedrooms that we looked at, in the Cortland apartments, the bedroom was 15 by 11, and in the apartments you just saw, it was 11 by 13. So it really made a huge difference. It was a massive bedroom. Anyways, now we can get into how much everything costs. They had 2 options for the 1-bedroom apartment. I opted to see the 2 options they gave me for a 1-bedroom apartment were basically the same layout. The 2 options they gave me for a 1-bedroom apartment were basically the same layout, except one had a patio and one didn't. So we are looking for ones without patios because we want to extend the room inside. And since we are in Florida, it gets really hot, so we're never really out there anyways. As you saw, we looked at the one without a patio, and that base rent is $1,710, but the apartment with a patio but the apartments with a patio or balcony are $1,670. And just keep in mind that this is the base rent. It doesn't include any additional additional monthly fees that they might add on, or things like water and cable, bits like that. And for 2 bedrooms, they all have a patio, so I can't escape that. But the 2 bedroom that they showed me was $2,200 a month, which again is a bit cheaper than staying in Celebration or Winter Garden, for example. But if you really like going to Disney and you want to go maybe once a week, twice a week, or even if you work at Disney, I would take into account the cost of tolls and the traffic as well, because that can add up. Might be worth it just staying near Windermere, Winter Garden, just to be closer to the parks, and then you don't have to pay the tolls. But it all depends. And I've got our list of fees here. So to apply, it will be $75 per applicant and $250 per household for the admin fee. The security deposit for a 1 bedroom is $300, and for a 2 bedroom, it's $400, which could increase up to a month's rent depending on your credit. Sorry, it's not depending on your credit, but it says it's based on your application approval, which I feel like might be a credit, I'm not sure. For your first pet, it's $250, and your second pet is also $250, which are both non-refundable. And the pet rent is $25 a month per pet. So, you know, my cat is gonna be having a day job just to pay for her portion of the rent. And breed restrictions do apply here as well. There is a community fee for $110 a month, which doesn't say what it includes, but he told me it was like pest control, your valet trash, and things like that. Cable, water, and electric are all billed separately. I've had questions before ask me what is the average price of, you know, whether it's internet or water or electric bills. So all of that does depend on your usage, of course, and just how big your apartment is. I can imagine when we go from a 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom, our usage will go up. And this is Florida, so your electric bill will get quite high in the summertime, just as I imagine your bill would get higher in the winter if you're running your heat. On the flip side of that, we run our air conditioning. It all just depends, but there's 2 of us that live here, and our water bill is like $40 a month usually. Our electric bill in the summer is usually like $110 a month, and in the winter it will go down to maybe like $60 or $70. That is that, but it also depends again how much you use, probably where you live. They're all just different. I've also seen some apartment complexes that will bill based off the whole building and take an average of everyone in the building, which I think is unfair. It's like the episode of Friends where they all go out to eat and half of them orders a side salad with water and the other half is ordering lobster.
Cold cucumber mush for 30-something bucks?
And then they want to split the bill. It's like, well, no, I got a salad, so I don't really want to pay for your lobster. I haven't come across that yet, and we've been to a lot of apartments, so hopefully it's not that common. I believe that is everything for this video. I really liked bits about both of the apartment complexes. I think that for us though, it's just a bit too far away from the parks, which might sound crazy, like half an hour is nothing, but the traffic can just be a lot sometimes, and I also took into consideration of the tolls. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more apartment tour videos, and let me know where you want me to tour next. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!